Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back to Horror Minecraft. There it is. Uh, we're picking up right about where we left off last time. Uh, thus far, nothing too intense has happened, luckily, but I'm really expecting things to ramp up today, which is not fun. That'll not be good. But we'll see. I have some new ideas of what we are to do, and that should be good. So let's get into it, I suppose. Or just paused here because luckily it's a single player world, so we can actually pause it. I would be losing my mind if there was no pausing in this kind of situation. Uh, so yeah, back to it. We gotta build that lighthouse, which we have a decent start on, but we need like 10 times more. I think we got 4 blocks high right now, and we need about 30, and then the top of the lighthouse on it. So that'll be fun. That's gonna be a lot of work, but we'll see. We'll get it done. All right, let's get back into it. All right, it's still dark, still foggy. I don't hear the footsteps outside though, so that seems to have stopped. That's a good thing. We need, for my ingenious plan that I just came up with a little bit earlier, we need slabs. And these it doesn't give you enough. That is very wasteful. That means we need a whole another 6 just to make this. Oh, the footsteps are back. Isn't that delightful? But for the composter, now, I was worried that the composter would take a long time to fill, because, you know, it's just a composter, you got to put plants into it, and what kind of plants do we have available? Well, it turns out we have better plants available than I originally anticipated. I was brainstorming, and I figured out that you can put kelp into composters, meaning if we can just gather, it's very dark now. Ooh, gravel, we'll need that eventually. uh Yeah, it is pitch black out here. I can't even see where the kelp is. It's probably everywhere around here, but yeah, see, there's some. Uh, if we can just break apart all these hundreds of kelp blocks, I'm like I'm creating Mariana Trench down there, Marinara Trench, as it were. All right, if we can just grab hundreds of kelp blocks here, we can actually, supposedly, compost all of them. It is pitch black. I cannot see the kelp in front of my face. But if we can compost all this, then we got plenty of bone meal. And if we have bone meal, that means that we have plenty of dye. Because either the bone meal itself can be turned into white dye, or we can use the bone meal on grass, and that will give us, eventually, red flowers, I believe. And then we will be able to make red dye from those red flowers. I think that's all the stuff. We'll get more in the morning when I can actually see what we're doing. But for now, let's head back and compost all this stuff. We got over a full stack in just like a minute. So that is some efficient... Oh, hey, another bloodstain. Eh. Becoming commonplace at this point. That took quite a bit. I might just be unlucky with it. I think it said kelp has like a 30% chance to increase the compost level. So... Ugh. That's one downside of having that in my other hand. So yeah, not amazing, but it's something, because then you put that in there and you get white dye. So, very nice. Also, this stuff can be turned into white dye directly. That's nice. This other stuff was only great. Was that 2 sets of footprints? Yeah, yikes. I hear it on the right and the left simultaneously. Whatever it is that's making that noise is becoming more agitated, it seems. But that's fine. So we have this already. Let's make this into more white dye there. And we have pretty much infinite kelp. Like, even though it took over a full stack just to get 3 bone meal, we have so much kelp out in the ocean. It is just absolutely crazy how much kelp is out there. So we shouldn't have any issues in that regard. But we need all of our gravel and sand. Let's see if we can't make some. No. That, and then that. That? Yeah. 40 more. That should be enough to at least finish this layer. We're gonna need more gravel, though, to continue with the next layer, because we need more white concrete as well. So, this is great. And we have the shears to make a bed later once it's daytime. Nighttime lasts so long. Like, seriously. And every time I think that there's like a slight hue of red to the sky, thus signaling that dawn is coming, it really, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, because it seems like that's always there. Even when it's nowhere near, you know. I should have like a skylight. I have a skylight that I can then like see where the moon is. Because these windows don't really help us with telling what time it is. But this is gonna help immensely. Let's just throw the rest of this in here, because we don't need it. Keep the wheat for food later, because we still don't have any real way of getting food. And actually, we can compost these, because they only give light gray dye. Oh. They actually compost pretty well, though. So we could probably gather all the flowers on the island and compost the ones that aren't of the right dye color. So that might help us significantly. But aside from that, there's not much to do. I'm kind of just waiting for morning at this point. We'll put this in there. This we probably want to actually use. Don't need the bucket currently. Yeah, we're doing well. Everything's fine. Man, but nighttime just lasts so long. But it's fine. There are no mobs here. That's why we can do stuff at night. I need to take advantage of that, no matter how much my brain is messing with me. Because it's nothing to worry about. Just gotta keep going. We'll make all this red, and then we can finish the first red layer, which will be very nice. That'll be a big accomplishment, you know? Because if we're going 30 blocks up, and each layer is 5 blocks, and that's, what, 6? Just 6 layers, so it'd be, I don't know, if it goes red, white, red, white, red, white, then yeah, that's 3 of each layer. Alright. Oh hey, this moon is finally setting. Took it long enough. Dang creepy turtles making all that noise. I swear, the creepiest thing in this entire situation is just those turtles doing their breathing. I know they're not supposed to be creepy, but it certainly sounds creepy when they do that. That's not the right place. Get that out of here. A bit of lag. Not sure what that's about. Okay. That's the first layer done. Five blocks? Is that 5 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5 full blocks. We should also probably get a door for this bad boy, but we can do that a bit later. Let's go gather more kelp for now, because we can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, you still can't really see that well underwater, but at least above the water, we can see where the kelp is, so we can kind of go and attack it head on. Get all this seagrass out of here. Nobody likes you. Your main purpose is to make water elevators. Man, it's getting a little laggy. I'm not sure why. My guess is probably the shaders. But it doesn't seem like it's graphics lag, like the chunks aren't loading. It's just general lag. Might be that I made like 500 entities by, you know, breaking a million kelp, but you know, that aside. Let's see, that's not enough kelp. Let's keep gathering. We want a good amount of the stuff, and then we'll need a lot of sand and gravel to continue. Man, with these shaders, it's really hard to tell where the surface of the water is. It's like when I'm coming up out of the water, it all... Stop playing with all my kelp. I need that. You're just knocking it all over the place. But yeah, it just looks like infinite water when you look up from down there. Maybe I should be sprint swimming? I think you can also make food out of kelp, right? But you need to dry it first, so I would need some amount of burnable material. Nearly infinite. I guess we have a forest, which means we can make charcoal. That's a good amount of kelp. We'll call it good there. Head back. Probably cut down some trees. Get some charcoal going. Maybe cook some of the kelp for food. Unless our farm is doing well. It seems to be doing well. We might be able to make a bread soon. And really, we don't use much hunger. Because we don't have to fight anything. We don't have to run away from anything. We can just kind of chill, you know? Alright, more seeds. This will be a lot more efficient once we have all of that planted there. Alright, so we need to get all this on our bar and just kind of... And I believe you can use hoppers to automate this process, but... You know how much iron we have? Not that much. And do I want to go and look for iron when, you know, the mission is specifically not requiring it? It's probably just a waste of time. You know, the only way it would help us is maybe making some iron tools. But those are just marginally faster than stone, and the speed increase that you would get really is not worth the amount of time you'd spend looking for the iron. Alright. 8 bone meal, that is some good stuff. And it is all down to luck, because every time you use a plant on a composter, there's a certain % chance to give you what you want. So, all down to luck. Let's make a couple more stone shovels, probably, and really go and get some digging done. But first, we should probably make a bed. Now, I know there's probably sheep somewhere on this island, but I know for a fact there are sheep on the other island. So we're going over there just for ease of access, you know? Oh, more kelp. Gimme. Not even loading in yet. There's so much of it over here. Yeah, and this stuff should solve all of our problems. I gotta get all the way over here. Either it's just the ocean currents, or those dang dolphins are just spreading all the kelp everywhere. So I can't find it very efficiently. Who knows? Alright, I don't see the sheep yet. I think they were kind of over on this hill. This side? Yeah, there's one. Alright, sheep, prepare to be sheared. Thank you. We should take all these flowers, as I said before, because they're good composting. Which actually, that means that any bone meal we use on the ground, if it gives us a color of plant that we don't need, we could actually just recompost the plants, or the off-colored flowers, and get some bone meal back from it, which would actually be quite efficient. Alright, back into the water, we got our wool. I don't think we need wool for anything else in this build, really, so... Where's my boat? I think I put it further over on this side. Yeah. I always forget where I put these. And there's that one source of gravel kind of in the middle of this big island that we went to before. I don't know where any other gravel is on the island, so... Once that's depleted, we're kinda screwed. But I'm sure we'll find something else. And of course, sand is pretty much everywhere. I probably want to mostly take sand from... Oh, who is that? Is that one of the... Is that one of the natives? Hello, sir? Oh. Am I seeing things again? I don't know who that was. Yeah, you know what? Next time we're going up to them. We need to figure out who these people are. Especially if the survey of the island was incorrect, you know. Usually, it's against company policy to build on any island with a native presence. Not only because it's dangerous for the builders, but because it'll interfere with the natives' way of life. So if there is a previously undiscovered population here, I need to stop building. So we'll need to go talk to the guy, figure it out. Nah, he was there. I don't know about that. I feel like we may just be seeing things, you know? Every report says that there's nobody living here, so we should... Ooh, grab it. I almost walked right past this without comprehending what this was. That's odd. Is that just lag, or is the water's just acting a bit zany today? All right, let's tree, can you please stop blocking me in here? Thank you. So much flint. Need about as much of this as we can get our hands on. So we'll just kind of dig it all up from the roots here. But it's hard to dig this stuff underwater. Oh. Shovel broke. Alright. Back to it. Alright. How much gravel is that? A little over a stack. That should be good for the moment. And luckily now we know where this is if we want to come finish it off at some point. We need more sand. Let's try to grab sand from underwater so it doesn't mess with the look of the beaches and all that. Yeah, because that would be tragic. You want to keep the place looking as nice as possible. You don't want a big quarry somewhere on the island. But sand is a lot more readily available, luckily. And kind of keep a stairway there. Just in case. I don't know why you would need an underwater stairway. Because, I mean, you can just kind of float on the water, but... it's probably useful for something. So let's see. That's a good amount of sand. We probably want as much sand as we have gravel, though, because I think it's a 1-to-1. Alright. That's about right. Also, I need to turn down my heater. There we go. I fixed it. It's like way under the table, so I have to reach for like a solid few seconds to get to it. Ooh, an apple. So far, with our farm not being fully set up, that the apple supply has really been keeping us afloat. Alright, it's getting dark. Let's make that bed. Sleep for the first time in ever since we got here. Did we put all the wood away? We'd have this here. We used all the rest of our other wood. Alright, a bed. Put it in this little corner here. Get some sleep. Because it is too dark to do certain things in the middle of the night, so we're just not going to bother with it. You know, it's like there's nothing out there that will hurt us, per se, but that doesn't mean that it's efficient to spend all that time out there when we can't see anything. Oh. Oh no. For a second I thought it wouldn't let me compost that, but it just was taking its sweet time. Wow, we got really unlucky with that. Because I think the lower toned... let's... No, we probably need more white dye. Because we already finished the first red. So let's take these. But yeah, the lower toned sounds, I think, are ones that didn't work. Let's grab that first, and the rest of this. Okay. Now we can start working on the next layer. Stop that. Get some help. You know, the lighthouse is just the first portion of this. We need a boathouse and a dock, and we'll need a house to be right next to the lighthouse. You know, the actual house portion of the lighthouse. So we have a little bit of building to do yet. That's why we're trying to really get this going full speed ahead. Can't be having any stupid delays, you know. You know, I haven't seen or heard anything weird since we slept. I think we were just sleep deprived. You know, we can usually go a few days without sleeping, but maybe it was longer than I thought it was. That's probably it. We got a lot of nice concrete powder here. It's taking a good amount of time to dig it all up, but you know, there are worse problems to have. Alright, we don't want to run out of stone. Let's actually reserve 3 pieces of stone in the chest, just in case we break our last stone pickaxe and are out of cobblestone. Because that would really suck. Because then we'd have to make a wooden pickaxe, and that would be just kind of a bit slower for a while. Alright, get all that. Get out of there. Maybe I should do this somewhere with more water. I mean, the 9 is definitely enough, I think. But it might be worthwhile making it bigger. Also, hi, Ebos. How's it going? I saw your message, but I forgot to say hi. That was very rude. Oh. There we go. Yeah, the water disappeared a little faster than I was expecting there. That was unfortunate. Okay, only a few more, like 2.5 more placements here, and then we'll be good. How am I? I'm doing rather well, you know. Pretty spooky here on this island, but aside from that, all is well. Okay, only 4 more. There we are. Now with this much, we can probably build the whole next layer. Maybe. We'll see. And maybe we don't even need to go the full 30 blocks. That's what I was thinking, but maybe that would be a bit overkill. Because even with just 5 blocks, this is pretty high up. But we need it to be well above all surrounding structures. Alright, so that covered 2 layers. I think that was like 40 blocks or something. Well, 1 layer took this from a full stack down to 40, so I think that would be, what, 24 per layer? Let's see, this is 2, 3, 4. So this is the last layer here. We won't be able to finish it if my math is correct. But pretty close. Alright. Down here. Ow. Still took fall damage. Didn't pick up either of those. We're great at this. Alright, let's just try to get this up further. But don't want to run out of cobblestone. We'll extend this out. And that. Add this. And here. Okay. Good enough for now. The stairs aren't really uniform, but we're gonna fix them a bit more. We make insane stuff. Oh, over here we're making concrete. You mix gravel and sand, and then and that makes concrete powder, and then you add water, and it makes concrete. So that's how we can make the nice, smoothly colored things to make the lighthouse here. Yeah, let's do the red and then the white, and then another red and another white, and then we can probably put the top on it after that, because the 5 blocks per layer is going quite well. Yeah, it's the classic design of a lighthouse, you know? Wouldn't want to stray from the traditional look. Make it look very, you know, official. Do I need more wool? I probably don't need more wool. I could use this to get leaves. Possibly. For composting. I think you can compost leaves. I would assume you could. If you can't, then that's kind of a major oversight. Because that's like the #1 thing I would think that you could get compost from. Where's the gravel we got? Wasn't it like right over here somewhere? It was like a bigger gravel patch. I think it was mostly dry. Not entirely, but you know, mostly. I know it's in the savanna biome. Oh, lots of sheep over here. See, I told you there was sheep in this area. There's a lot, jeez. And we've reached the ocean. Okay. That's not where we're supposed to be. We missed it somewhere. Oh, there's someone there. Sir, sir, please wait up. I need to ask you some questions, sir. Hey, red flowers. I am easily entertained, apparently. Just, just brush that right off the second I see some poppies in the distance. I mean, poppies, they're very important. Free red dye. Stuff's gonna be expensive when it comes to, the amount of kelp we need. Like, kelp to red flower ratio. So, very important stuff. I don't know where the guy keeps running off to. I mean, every time I try to catch up with him, he just runs off. I mean, these native guys, they're apparently really good at running. So fast, I can barely even see him move. Ooh, this is where the gravel is, see? Oh, I accidentally got some grass. I wonder if that composts well. Well, we'll try it out, because I accidentally picked some up. But let's get the rest of this gravel here, or some of it. There's just a lot. It's very tedious gathering gravel. Hi. Good sir, you gave me a bit of a start. I guess this is one of the trade caravans I've heard of, but I didn't expect them to come all the way out to this island here. Oh, sir, you're gonna have to wait. I'm dealing with another person right now. I mean, I guess you can give me dye, but ooh, white tulip. I don't have any way of getting emeralds though. We should probably look for the natives' village somewhere around here. I'm assuming they must have some form of housing somewhere on the island. I must have just missed it. Oh, great. The darkness has settled in. We gotta get back to the base and sleep. Is that water? I think that's water. Yeah. These islands, I'm telling you, they have a bunch of, like, cliffs and more scratching. Dang animals. Yeah, see, there's that wolf over there. He keeps scratching up the trees. I swear. And some cows. Alright, our house is this way somewhere, right? Bit far away. I don't see any of the torches I placed on the beach. Must still be a ways off yet. Where's this? Oh, we're in water. Where's my beach? Somehow I've completely misplaced an entire beach on an island. There it is. See, way off in the distance, there's one of our torches. I somehow moved in a slightly incorrect direction. These nights, man, they're dark as heck. Telling ya. I mean, we can kind of build at night, but trying to collect anything in the middle of the night is a little risky. Because we might miss some of the items we're trying to pick up. Alright, so let's just get a nice... I can't seem to rest. There's too many footsteps around us. Oh, great. Well, I guess if we can't sleep, we gotta make some more concrete powder while we're at it. Maybe go gather more kelp. Ooh, we can try composting this grass. It does work. I wonder what percentage chance it has. We'll turn this into dye right there. Nice. Okay, put those in there. Ooh, we can make some bread. Good. And make some more of this. What do we need next? We need more of the white. There we go. I'll make the rest of that. Not my first time Minecraft? No. I've been doing this a long time. One of my first times using the composter, though. Hmm. Well, apparently we're not getting any sleep tonight. Guess concrete powdering. The best use of our time that I can think of. More whispering. I see nothing. Of course, that doesn't indicate much. I mean, I literally see nothing all the time. It's pitch black out here. But the footsteps have stopped. Maybe I can get some rest. Yeah. Nothing like some creepy whispering to lull you to sleep, am I right? Alright. Now we can actually see around us. That is good. That is very good. Let's get the rest of this powder going. There we are. Alright, can this finish off the last layer? I think it can. Then we can start on the red again. You know, since all of this is just building on top of it, like, on top of itself, in theory, I could just use the concrete powder. It wouldn't look as smooth, but, you know, that would be the lazy option. It would still look colorful. Is someone there? Huh. Things are getting a bit weird around here. I'm starting to think that this might not just be a local. I mean, it's kind of the only explanation I can think of, but you know, I suppose the reason we're coming here to build a lighthouse is because multiple crews of people from ships that crashed nearby have gone missing. So in theory, if there were something on this island, that would probably explain a bit, and we probably would need more than a lighthouse to deal with this. Makes it funny. I don't know if funny is the proper term, but certainly if you're enjoying it, then that is great. There's another pickaxe. No, not shovels. Get that in there. Okay. Alright, we can start on the next red layer now. What makes the red blocks? It's also concrete. So we got white concrete and red concrete. So they're both made out of the gravel and sand mixture. And you just add dye to it. Either the white dye or the red dye. Ugh. Ow. Placed one too many blocks and ended up falling for it. As unfortunate. But we can keep that there because we're building up more anyways. We'll need more cobblestone soon, which I've kind of been avoiding, because that mine is a bit, you know, perturbing. Not a fan of it. Right, there we are. Maybe this can go one further out there. Yeah, that's fine. We have some bread, finally. The first food that we actually made on this island, instead of just apples. Alright, and the farm is really popping off now. There we go, we almost have the entire inner square done of the farm, and our lighthouse is looking quite nice. We're doing well on that. No, I guess more digging. There's not really much else to be doing. That's all diorite. Oh, we should get more kelp. Probably need more bone meal for sure. And getting the kelp is kind of nice, you know? Kind of is easier and faster than all this. Gimme. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Why can't we just have infinite breath? That would be nice. And I guess we could. In theory, if I put like a magma block down here. Which we do have some access to. I know where some magma blocks are. You know, it's a lot slower, but it is a bit easier to just be down here while you're mining all this. Is that a little cave down there? What have we unearthed here? I mean, a little cave probably won't help us much. And we got pretty much all the gravel in that area. We need another place for sand, more gravel, more kelp. I guess there are there's the sandbars. Hello? Man. So many false alarms when it comes to the whispering. I don't know. I think we're fine. If the natives here wanted us injured, they probably would have done it. So we're most likely safe. Alright, let's get more sand from down here. I don't know, now that he's making more appearances, I'm honestly less paranoid about him. It's just like, oh, well, there he goes again, whispering at me, doing things, you know? He's becoming more outgoing. You know, maybe the natives, they were just scared of us at first. Maybe now they're gonna make themselves known, and we have nothing to worry about them. And they seem to know English. I mean, they've been whispering at me all day. Maybe I see you, and I'm right behind you, are just the only words they know in English. See, that... It's an easy explanation. I don't know where they would have learned those words exactly, but you know what? That's what I'm going with. So how does sand and gravel float after I dig them up? Are we gonna ask any questions about that? That seems to be the most supernatural thing about this place. He keeps saying he's behind me, but I don't see nothing. Gimme. Thank you. Okay. Alright. How much of each material we got now? A good amount. We actually have less sand than we have gravel, so let's grab a little bit more of that to even up the stuff. Alright. That's good enough. We're gonna head home, probably start collecting some kelp while the sun's still up. Then do a bunch of composting overnight. I think that is a great idea. What is that over there? Sugarcane? Sugarcane might actually compost really well, because it grows really fast. If we just line the shoreline with it, we might be able to get a good amount of that going, but I don't know if it's any better than the kelp we already have going would be. wonder if the kelp would regrow if we don't break it right at the, like, base of the kelp. Ow. Ow. Got a little distracted. We're fine. Oh, fishies. I swear, every time I'm underwater for a while... This is survival? Yeah, this is in survival mode. But every time I'm underwater for a while, I start to hear some weird sounds that I'm not much a fan of. Like some creepy underwater ambiance. Alright, lots and lots of kelp. How much is that? Only 2 stacks so far. That's not actually as much kelp as I would want. Because the sun is about to set, meaning it'll get pitch black real soon here. And we can work through 2 stacks of kelp in like, I don't know, 5 minutes tops. Or like 2 minutes is more accurate. But that's fine. We'll just go do that now. Let's see, we need some food first. Can't compost on empty. My food! No! It ate my bread! Oh, what other food we got? Nothing. I guess we can try the sugarcane in the composter. Actually, that works really well. I should go grab that sugarcane over on the other island. Plant some of that stuff. That worked quite efficiently. Whereas the kelp is kind of hit or miss. Underwater dwelling would one be safer than on land? I guess. It all depends on specific factors, I would say. Especially because I've been hearing some creepy things underwater too. Like I don't know if you're safe from all the tricks your mind tries to play on you just by being underwater. Alright, 7 bone meal, maybe 1 more? If we get really lucky. Nope. Bit lucky, but not enough. So we need... Are we up to red again? I don't quite remember. Man, can you tell what color that is? I can't. I cannot tell at all at this distance. Speaking of which, maybe we should go put some light on the top of that. See how we're doing that way. Yeah, let's go do that. Okay, we're back up to red, it looks like, so we'll need to go and find some grass. But first, let's plant some torches up here. See if we can't see that from the house, at least. And there's a lot of fog out here, but... Oh yeah, it looks nice. And we can actually see what color it is now. Yeah, see? Much better. Alright. We need more wheat for more bread, because I composted our last bread. Maybe I should put this, like, somewhere else. Maybe this is a bit of a dangerous position to just have that sitting in. But let's go see if we can't bone meal some red. Because, yeah, we're fresh out. Let's see, we need a place with a lot of grass. Sadly, the last place with a lot of grass, we turned into a farm. And that doesn't help us very much. There we are. Over here is pretty decent. Right here. There's some red. Very nice. See, our plan is a success. You turn green kelp into red flowers. It's genius. Okay, one more. It didn't look like we got any more red, but that's fine. Okay, broke all that grass, which means we got all these seeds. Very nice. Finish up our temporary farm here. Okay, now let's go make bread and not compost it. How's about that? Alright. Always need to celebrate eating bread by putting stuff on the wall. So let's get these out of here and just compost. Yeah, those yellow flowers are real good compost. Somehow. I don't know why that would be, but whatever. Alright, we got 9 red dye and 1 bone meal back. And we have gravel and sand, so let's make more of this stuff. I don't think it matters which is which. Yeah, either recipe works. So there we go, we got more of that. Let's sleep through the night, because I don't hear any footsteps. You know, there's a moment we can get some shut-eye. There we are. Let's see. Maybe I should go mine. I need some more cobblestone for more, Maybe it doesn't help that I haven't lit this up at all. Maybe that's part of my problem here. Oh, great. We're covered in andesite here. Oh. It's like that Minecraft meme where you're always like 1 block away from diamonds and when you stop mining. Like we stop mining, just 1 block separating us from this cave here. Nice. We just need a bit of cobblestone so we can make more pickaxes. Because those are going to be necessary for making all of our concrete and picking it up and all that. Oh, there's another one. Alright, we'll deal with that later. Man, but the shaders make this look very atmospheric here. Somehow the inside of the cave is foggy. I don't know how that works. Is that how fog is that how like fogs and caves work? Do caves get foggy? I'm not sure about that. Alright, but now we got plenty. Really? Ran out of powder right then. That's fine. Alright, and we just need a bit more to make the rest of this. You know, I would say we should probably get into like some fishing or something for free food, but there being no spiders makes it so there's no fishing, which is a bit of a problem. You need spiders to fish? Yeah, because you need string, and spiders are the only ones that naturally produce string. So and let's also test, because you know we have these shears. We already used them to get a bed. So if I use these to just tear apart a tree, can you make string out of wool? I don't think so. You can make wool out of string, but I don't think you can make string out of wool. Sadly, it's kind of a one-way process. So let's see, because in just a few seconds we got all these leaves. Yeah, it seems to be pretty efficient, except when you're really unlucky with it. But of course it requires iron to make the shears to get this stuff, so you're turning iron into bone meal, which I guess is nice. I mean, it's not the worst, because we need the bone meal, but still not the best. Let's gather the rest of this, because this floating sand here has been bothering me. Let's just knock this down. There we are. Level this out with the water. You know, we may be a builder, but we can do some terraforming when we feel like it. Interesting. Alright, there we are. I want to make like a little bridge across here, but it doesn't really go anywhere, so maybe not. Let's see, and let's shave this down by a couple blocks. Just kind of try to grab above ground sand wherever we can kind of excuse it. There we are. Make this a bit flatter there. Alright, we could go grab those and spread them out a bit. That would be smart. Where's my boat? Way over here. It's fine. And now on the shoreline that we were on earlier, we probably don't want to be filling it up with a bunch of sugarcane. So let's just spread them out on this shoreline here. Can these not be placed next to each other? No, they can. Why did my sugarcane just randomly break? It's very rude of it. Well, hopefully that grows unimpeded. You know, there's some condition over there makes it so they just randomly broke. So I hope that doesn't keep happening. Alright, we can continue building that probably at night. Let's keep gathering stuff during the day here. Let's cut this down and gather all those leaves. Can't have all those leaves just floating there, not being made out of bone meal. Or made into bone meal, I guess, would be more appropriate for this situation. That certainly breaks the shears real fast, though. But, good amount of leaves. Very nice. The main issue is all the gravel. We keep having to find new areas to gather it from. Let's see, it's clay. Maybe if I had like an aqua affinity helmet, that would be nice. Oh great, it's raining. Making it dark even during the day. It hasn't rained since day one, luckily, but guess we couldn't avoid it forever. Oh. Right, because it's a savanna, so it doesn't rain in the savanna. But it is raining everywhere else. That's just great. Alright, well, I guess let's go build right now, because it's dark. You know, not as dark as nighttime, but decently close to it. Because, yeah, this we can do in a low light condition. It's not really necessary to have it be all that, you know. Let's actually set some lighting up around this, just so it's a bit more illuminated. You know, aside from being kind of stalked around the place by the locals, this island is very nice, you know? Very calming. You got the rain, you got the ocean. It's just you and nothing else for miles to come, which is very nice. And we just get to chill out and build a nice lighthouse here. Let's see, how many is that? That's 2, and this would be 3. Stop with the torches. You may be able to finish this layer here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think we can. Because we only need 2 more layers, and if each layer is 24 blocks, approximately. It's only 48 blocks that it requires, so we should have like a remainder of 3 or something. Which is more than enough. Yeah. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be... Nope. I am... No. My concrete. Luckily we had a remainder. But still. We're eating into that a little bit. Yep. There we are. All 5 blocks done. Let's take some of this cobblestone. I was going to say concrete, but this is not... This is the one thing that is not concrete. Alright. Do you have any white concrete left? We do. We can get like most of one layer down here. There we go. Yeah, I'll need to redo the entire staircase. Where's that? There's that. Alright. Now that we've worked through all our materials, let's sleep for the night. So we can go wake up in the morning, go get more materials. How's that doing? That's good. It's doing well. I think after this next layer of white, we should be high enough in the air to call it good. Which is good because I'm kind of tired of making bone meal over and over. All right, let's get the rest of this made. 40 is not gonna be enough. That's only like 2 layers. 1.5 layers actually. That is not nearly enough. Okay, so we need definitely more bone meal. More kelp. Oh wait, we have these leaves. I mean, it probably won't be enough bone meal unless we get real lucky with it, but it's something. Yeah, no, that was not good luck there. Alright, we almost got a full another one right there. Let's, can we also do it with the saplings? Sad. We can, but it didn't give us a thing. Alright, more of this stuff. Only 4 here. We're having to go a bit further out. I mean, that's a huge amount of the kelp over there. Yeah, in the compost, you can generally compost anything, any like plant matter. I was gonna say anything organic, but I don't think you can compost meat. And you can compost most foods like bread and apparently pumpkin pie and cake as well. I was looking at the chart of everything that is compostable, and apparently the only items that give a 100% chance to increase the compost level on the bucket was a pumpkin pie and cake. It's like, why are you composting an entire cake? Like, can you please explain that to me? Just seems wasteful, in my opinion. You know, realistically, milk should give nutrients in this game. Because, like, it doesn't... I'm pretty sure milk doesn't actually restore any hunger, it just removes potion effects. Which I guess, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever thought about it before. But that might be in reference to how people drink milk after eating something spicy. And it, like, neutralizes the spiciness. That might be where that came from. Because I was just thinking, why does milk neutralize potion effects? But now it kind of makes a bit of sense. In some roundabout way. We are going to take some damage. See, are you guys not hearing the, like... It's always like a second before I resurface. I swear I hear something like screaming under the water. And it is not pleasant. I don't know what is doing that, but it should stop. Dolphin, can you please? Okay, how much we got here? Not much. Grab the rest of this. This should be enough. Because we just need one more layer of the white. And we might have enough sand and gravel already for that. But yeah, Ebos, have you played Minecraft before? Because you were asking if this was the first time I played it, but have you played it? Yeah, we just need a little bit more there, and then the top of it. I don't know what I'm gonna... I was gonna say, there's something pulling me underwater, but I think that was just the magma. Maybe. Seen some streams of it as a... Yeah, it is quite popular. Alright, let's take this out of our other hand so we can just kind of, you know, do this with reckless abandon. Better game than Roblox, though. I mean, people always compare the two. I think they're very different. I mean, I suppose Minecraft servers are kind of similar to Roblox, but for the most part, as far as I can tell, Roblox is like a collection of independent games that other people make, whereas Minecraft is like its own game on its own, separate from anything any other people make of it, you know? Alright, that's all that. How much do we got? 13. Not sure how much we'll need. Let's grab the rest of this out of here. And just make all of it. Not like I'm gonna really need this bone meal for anything. Oh, I need to turn the bone meal into this first. There we go. But it's not like I'll need the bone meal for anything after making this lighthouse is done. Wait a minute. Brain blast. What if? Hear me out. I'm a genius, also an idiot. But an idiot that is now genius. Because what if we place the concrete powder in the tower and then pour the water over the top of it. That way it'll harden into the concrete in the place that we want it to be. First, let's just place the regular concrete that we already have. But I think it's brilliant. I think that's, you know, it's revolutionary. Why are you see-through? Okay, alright, well. My concrete powder has become see-through, and also some of it fell. So, alright, and it's no longer see-through. We have made that discovery. If we don't have enough, we still have one block of the powder down on the ground there somewhere. So that's good. This is the 4th layer. We just need one more layer after this. And then we can start pouring the water. I'm a genius. This is gonna work so much better. Of course, that's only because we're placing it, like, straight up. If we tried to make any kind of a platform, we would need to pre-harden it first. But look at that. Oh! Hey! See, the water saves us as well. That's good. These are kind of hard to stay up here. See if we can reach this corner over here. There we are on that. It's working mighty fine, except for the places that we can't reach very well. Actually, we could go up the water spout. There we are. Because, yeah, we need to get these corners as well. Man, I mean, it's not probably much faster, but it's certainly more fun to just... Oh no, my concrete powder on the ground has turned into concrete. That's unfortunate. But alright, this part of the build is done. We have a big ol' tower. That's nice. Definitely high enough you could see it from miles around. By far the tallest thing on this island, except maybe those trees over there. But even so, this is probably a bit taller than it. And the light will go on top of this, so it'll be a couple blocks higher as well. So that's good. We've done it. Let's fill in our concrete making reservoir. Go gather this rogue concrete. Very good, very good. Go home to celebrate a job well done. There we are. Man, this is going swimmingly. And now dye won't be a problem anymore. So what should we make the house next to it out of? Probably wood. I like wood. It's a good building material. Let's make birch floors. Probably don't need these slabs. I mean, slabs are good. You can actually make floors cheaper if you make the floor out of slabs, but... Yeah, no. It's probably fine. Let's put these in the offhand again. And we need to go chop a bunch of wood. That'll be fun. Deforestation, my favorite pastime. I haven't seen the tall man in a while. Grab some more wood. I don't know how much birch we'll need. I'll probably just use it for like floors and stuff. What was that noise? Maybe it was just one of the trees that I just felled. Yeah. The trees, you know, they make cracking sounds when they fall to the ground, right? Right, guys? You're with me on this. I'm with me on this, and that's all that matters. Oh, hi, good sir. Sir, you have some blood? S s sir, you are, a little concerning in your current posture. Mayhaps you should act a little more friendly? Uh, I... That does not look healthy, sir. Sir, I'm going inside, sir. I apologize for, yeah. Oh, hi. What's up? Oh, he's gone. This is getting a bit concerning. The locals do not seem very friendly. Celebrating my bread with more torches. Um, I he did not seem to understand what I was saying at the very least, or he just did not care. Do you have live in your? I know, right? The neighbors, they're something. Man, I just want some wood. Maybe he doesn't like me chopping wood. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's a environmentalist, you know? They feel like I'm destroying the island by chopping down some trees. Maybe it's because I haven't been replanting the trees yet. See, that's what he is angry about. See, it's always a simple explanation. See, man, I'm replanting the trees. Message received. It's fine. You know, forest will grow back. It takes like a couple days or something, you know? Everyone knows trees grow very fast. You know, they're known for that. So that's good. We're fine. All's well. My axe is almost broken. It's fine. We'll just have to go make another axe. Oh, and clawed up our house. Come on, man. It's just a temporary shelter, but come on. Alright, replanted trees. Let's get some of these logs manufactured here. Let's make another axe, because that's important. There we are. And do we have another pickaxe? No, let's make another pickaxe. Alright, now the house that's supposed to be next to this place doesn't have to be that big, but somebody has to actually be able to live in it. So let's just connect it onto the side of here. Let's have the doorway here. There we are. We can have this be a little window there. And there. My blocks are going invisible again. That happens sometimes, I guess. Let's have this be a window here. And we're gonna have it be about as long as the lighthouse here. Alright. I don't know how we want to handle the window situation, because we do that. Have two smaller windows, or we could just break this and have one long window. Or we could do this and have one semi-long window. That works. Alright, and on the back wall, we're going to have a fireplace. Because, you know, you gotta stay warm. Let's cut out all this and just put a simple little fire pit thing here. Just have it take up the whole wall like that. Probably need more cobblestone. And maybe some iron. Yeah, let's go grab some more of that stuff. We have another pickaxe. Okay. So let's go down and grab some stone, maybe quarry a bit. Instead of digging further down, we'll just dig out. There's that. To be expected. Guys, do rocks happen to crack like trees? I'm gonna say yes. Crackly rocks, that's normal. Everything's just a bit crackly on this island. We're fine. Everything's chill. We're gonna stay inside for a minute while our house cracks like a freaking glow stick. What's going on? I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of all of those sounds. Can you cease and desist? At this point, you're getting in the way of my building orders, you know? It makes you not jumpy. It is not working. I am still jumpy. We got the stone, however. Oh, we need this stuff. See, we'll use the fire charge and the netherrack to make a little fireplace there. And that'll be good. Alright. Sounds like everything's calmed down out there. You know? Hello? Bueller? Well, we're fine. We're all alone. Nobody here. Let's make this one further back. I don't make these kinds of things very often. What if we did it like that, and then kind of like, I don't know, up like that. Get this closed off. Then wood around here. There we are. And then another fireplace thing there. I mean, that's pretty far back, but you kind of need to have some space there. Get some fire going. Hopefully that won't spread outside the fireplace, but it's probably a good time to test that. There we are. How's the Dyelemma going? Actually, very well. We figured it out. We finished the main pillar of the lighthouse, and now we're working on the little house over here, you know? So, all is going well. The build is going nicely. The locals are still whispering sweet nothings in our ear. And cracking their knuckles. I think. Yeah, that's great. Can I sleep? Nope. Ow. Cannot rest, you feel his presence. What does that mean? Excuse me, game. What would you like to? Would you care to explain? All is going well. Demonic whispering immediately. Yeah, that's fine. Now we can sleep. Okay, we no longer feel his presence. Delightful. All right, but that lighthouse is going well. We just need to get this project done, and then we can leave the island. You know, we just need to get it over with, so we can get out of here. Because obviously the locals are none too happy with our presence. Alright, it doesn't look like the fire is spreading outside the house, so that is a plus. Or outside the fireplace. If it's spreading into the house, I'd be concerned. Yeah, there's that. Alright. Good. Good for us. Good for me. We need glass panes, we need a door, and then we need a roof. You know, a roof is usually a pretty important aspect of this. Hello? He's gotta stop doing that. Alright, well, let's, what was I making? A door? Should I make a birch door or a regular door? Probably regular. Wait, I still have a door. They're made in threes that I was complaining about earlier. Oh, there's more than one of you. Hi, sir? Sir, you were kind of perturbing. Could you please vacate the premises? This is... Hi, you are becoming a bit of an obstruction to my building process. I'm going to need to ask you to leave. He straightened up when I said that. Maybe he's leaving. Maybe listen to me. Hi. You leaving? No, you don't seem to be leaving. You wanna come in? No? Okay, we're kind of boxed in here. We really need to get out of here. Oh. I'm not sure how we're gonna finish this building project if this guy is gonna keep hanging around. May need to call for emergency pickup. This is getting a little out of hand. He likes to watch, it seems. I mean, he I didn't mean to play that. I would probably dub him as the one who watches, because he is indeed watching. And I'm not too big a fan of that. Let's actually expand this chest real quick. I mean, what else are we gonna do while we're stuck inside with somebody just lurking around out there? Tunnel your way out. I mean, would that help though? Really, like, you know, logically, is that gonna help us? And actually, I think we're gonna... Not dirt. We don't need dirt. We need this. I think we're gonna try to use the Silk Touch pretty soon here to go grab some sea lanterns. Sea lights? What are they called? I think it's a sea lantern. But this is coming along nicely, you know? We just need a bed, maybe in the middle of the room. Then a roof. That'll be nice. And then the rest of the chimney, you know. Seems like that will be a positive improvement. So let's get turtle. There's a turtle in my boat. What am I supposed to... Okay, turtle, we're going this way. I just need to circle the island until we find some lanterns for the top of our lighthouse. Because originally I was thinking that we would just go and do netherrack that we light on fire, but all in all, that doesn't seem like a great idea because we would need an iron in order to get fire. You know? You hearing me, turtle? Alright, but we're probably safe out here in the water. Probably. Unless the thing's like Jesus or something, you know, walk on water. Which I don't think he is. Yeah, last time I saw Jesus, he did not look like that. There's a floating leaf there. That's a little unusual. We'll allow it. I don't even think there used to be a tree there. I wouldn't. Maybe at the start of the game I cut down that tree, but that seems weird. What was that? Sea lanterns. Perfect. A little laggy, but you know what? For sea lanterns, I'll allow it. Now, the time has come to see if this Silk Touch axe can break these. It can. We were so lucky finding this thing. Let's go back to the service before we start dying. All right. Because yeah, I was wondering what we do for the top of the lighthouse before this, because without mobs you can't actually make sea lanterns on your own, because the only way to do that is by killing the guardians and taking their loot. And if there's no guardians, that means there's no sea lanterns. So that's 2. I probably want at least 6. Oh, there's the world border. Yeah, we can't really go too far away from the island. But that's fine. The island's all we need. And sea lanterns. Sea lanterns are also a thing we need. But there was some down there, so obviously there must be more structures down there somewhere. In this big area we have available to us. Maybe we'll need more. Because I think the tower isn't made in, like, it doesn't have the dimensions to support a 2x2 thing being centered. It might need to be a 3x3. So it might need more sea lanterns than I originally anticipated. But that's fine. The longer we stay out on the calm waters, the less time we have to spend around that thing. So, you know what? I'm a bit happy about it. Oh, a little island here. There's one piece of grass. It's real nice for it, you know. Another island. No gravel, it looks like. Another way. My brain is still like instinctively looking for gravel wherever I go, even though I don't. Ooh, for kelp. I don't need the kelp. Control thyself. I was just talking about. Ooh, is that another portal? I was just talking about how I don't need any more concrete. And my brain is like instinctively looking to make more concrete, even though we just finished that. Well, I'll definitely take more iron and an unbreaking gold pickaxe. It's like a stone pickaxe now, except slightly faster. Ugh. Well, we got another 2 iron ingots. That's pretty nice. No more lanterns, though. Honestly, we were kind of lucky to find that little structure. I don't even know what that structure was. Just had some lanterns down there, which was very nice for us. But an ocean monument would be preferable. I just don't seem to be running across any of those. Hello. We're of course bringing Mr. Turtle with us, because he's the one that decided to jump in our boat. That ain't my fault. So we don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. What's that? Just clay? No, just sand. I saw something lighter colored under the water. I was like, is that a sea lantern that just isn't lighting up correctly? But no, it was not. And the moon's coming out. Did we spend all day wandering around the ocean? Because that means that we then have all night to deal with whatever shenanigans that guy wants to pull with us. Okay, but I think this is the last stretch of ocean before we reach the part where we started at, so if there aren't any more sea lanterns, we'll just have to make do with 2 of them, which I guess we could do. You know, it'll probably be fine. Might even be able to, you know, we got a few obsidians. We might be able to refurbish one of the portals, go to the nether and get glowstone. But that seems like a big ordeal. Man. That is a scenic view, but also horrifying. Just how very, very dark it is. Not seeing any lights in the water. I assume if we go over a sea lantern at some point, we'll see the light in the water somewhere, because when it's dark, usually it's easier to see lights, right? But I'm seeing nothing so far. Man, but look at that. I mean, really, the sky itself isn't all that scenic, but just the way the water reflects it makes it so much better. And there's the world border. Okay. It was very scenic, and now not so much. Let's head right up over here. Anything? I see nothing. I don't know how close. I mean, if you look at it, the world border seems to like stop right there. So maybe at night we have to be under. Wait, is there? There's like a half second where you can kind of see things through the water. Maybe we just need to continue this during the day. Oh, but how are we gonna find our way back to the island like this? I mean, can you guys see anything? It's just blackness. I mean, having the moon in front of us was a good waypoint, but at this point, it's like there is nothing, which is pretty realistic. I mean, if it's a overcast night on the ocean, there is literally nothing to give you light anywhere around you, and it looks pretty much like this. It's terrifying. See black and slightly less black. Yeah, I mean, I can see that as well. There's like a little bit of a difference between the black water and the black sky, but it's like so minuscule, and I can't even see any... Oh, there's the world border again. We've been moving the wrong direction. Because the main island is in the middle of all these world borders, so that means that we should be going away from the border. Is that a thing? That's an island. Not the right island. But there is land here. Is this the sandbar? Or is this the secondary island? I don't see any trees. I don't see any nothing. So, oh, there's the trees. We found it. If only our lighthouse were lit up, we'd be able to find our way home easier. Well, we have some sea lanterns now, so hopefully those help us. Alright, let's get in there and get to sleep. Get this darkness out of here. Why can I not sleep? We have a bit of a case of insomnia, it looks like. Oh, there we go. That was not good. Alright. Insomnia aside. Let's see, can we make an... Oh, I think it might just be lagging. Yes, something's not right here. Can we make polished andesite with this? We can. All right. We should probably get some. Well, I was gonna say get some stairs on these, but I don't know if we actually could. Let's get up to the top here. Make this for the final floor on here. Or should we make it one higher? No. No, this is probably good. Final bit of stairs. So we're probably still going to redo the stairs at some point. Alright, we got some of this going. I don't really want to place the sea lanterns until we know that it's in a position that we want, but thus far, it's coming along nicely. We'll just finish off the rest of this floor, build up some glass around the edges, or however we're going to do it. And maybe, actually, we might just make a ladder through all this, because first of all, the stairs make for a bit of a complication on the project, and also they take up a lot of space at the top, and we'd probably want the top to be mostly unobstructed, so we can use the entire middle of it for what we're doing. So that's gonna be our plan. We'll get rid of all these stairs eventually and just replace them with a nice simple ladder. Our farm's doing nicely. It's probably good because we're out of food again. Get thee gone. Alright, but I think I'm probably gonna leave that there. We almost made it 2 hours. That was the goal. And I think we have done well enough. But it really just kind of builds up over time, the kind of just strain of playing with Mr. Watcherman. But we'll get back to this. We finished the main tower. We started on the little building, which is very nice progress. So that is gonna be good. And yeah, we'll be back to this next time. Thank you for being here, Ebos and Azure. Thank you both, and anybody else that may or may not be here. So yeah, goodbye. You have a good one.